Are you just starting your herb garden for spring and you're not sure how to space them? If they get really tall, or if they creep along the ground and get really bushy, or if they get big and bushy. This is the video for you. Today I'm going to walk you through these 6 herbs and how to space them out with a few more that we have in the ground. So stay tuned. Oh, I can smell them. They smell good. Well, let's talk about our biggest, our tallest, and our bushiest. And that's going to be your basil. If you check out this video right up here, it should link to our fall where I was transplanting the basil because it gotten too big. And so that means that I'm going to place this basil right in here, right in there, and I'm going to tuck it in that corner over there. We also got a purple basil, which is going to get a little taller and a little bit skinnier, but it's still going to get really big. So let's plant these guys real quick. Let's see what we got here. We'll pull this weed. And if you're wondering what else I got growing while we're looking at this, oh wow, there's like 3 to 4 of these guys. So we're just going to pull them apart. There we go. Take my handy dandy shovel. Get my spray wand out of the way. And put some basil right here. And we're going to put this one right next to the water hose. We're also going to put it right next to the rosemary and the catnip. Got another spot right back here, which is a really good spot. And it's right in between, looks like, the hose and the rosemary and the oregano. And that guy will get lots of water and will shoot up nice and tall. We've also got a spot here next to the marshmallow. Oh, look at this. This is the problem with boys. I dig up a lot of army men in the garden. So we'll put this guy right here next to the marshmallow. I don't think that marshmallow's coming back. And so what this will do is it'll allow it to grow up tall and not push up against the porch. All right? We've got some basil hidden right back here. And we'll split this up too. I'm going to put one in the stump like I'd planned on in the fall. Oops. I don't know if you can see the stump. Yeah, kind of. We'll put that guy in there. This guy is going to need special watering because the stump is not a part of the irrigation system. So I'll have to take special care of him. Let's see. We'll put him... You know what we're going to do? We're going to pull up this marshmallow. It is not alive. That's done for. Okay. And we'll put that guy right in there. So that's perfect. Okay, number 2, what do we got? So we just did the basil. We got the oregano. Oregano is kind of a middle plant. Here it is. And it grows a little low, but it also gets big and bushy. And we're going to replace a lot of the oregano that got knocked back through the winter. If you can see this is oregano right here. So we'll just plop this guy right in the middle so it'll fill out. Yeah. Look at that. That'll be good. All right. Oh boy, this one right here is a beast. This is the sage. And it's part of the mint family, like the catnip back here. And so it kind of takes over, gets big and takes over. So where do we put the sage? Am I running out of room? Maybe. I think we'll put it, I don't know yet. Yep, we're going to put it right here. It's a good spot. It does not get as tall as the basil, but it'll kind of fill in right here. And the idea for overplanting, as we're doing, is for weed suppression. That these guys will just take off and take over, and the grass and the marigolds, not marigolds, morning glories, won't have any room. There's a few marigold seeds in here, but not much. Okay, so we got the thyme. Actually, let's move on to the last one here, or the second to last of the tallest. Parsley. Parsley actually gets a little bit bigger than the oregano, a little bit taller, but that's okay. So we'll take this parsley. Where's my shovel? Aha! We'll take this parsley and we'll move it right up here and in the back. Because it'll grow up and out and kind of take over and do its thing. Okay. Now we've got some thyme. And the thyme is going to be the shortest and the lowest growing. And I want the thyme... Ah! Well, shoot. I want the thyme to kind of take over these low spots and to creep along. And this is English thyme. There we go. And I want it to fill in where this grass is trying to come up. So we'll get some of this nice low growing thyme. It smells really nice. And we'll plant it right in here with the oregano. We've also got a beautiful hibiscus coming up. We've got the cilantro that's bolting. Cilantro does not like cold weather, or hot weather, sorry. So what we're going to do is we're going to crop that off really quick. Ka-cha! Yeah, tastes like cilantro. Okay. We got our last guy here. We're going to plant him right up front. And let him take over the front of this bed. Oh, we've got one more time. One that blew away. Where should I put it? I'm gonna put it up here too. And the idea is that this low growing stuff will make a nice little cover up here at the top. Yeah. And this is what it's gonna look like. This basil's gonna get really large and bushy along with that basil. And then you've got some chives coming in, you've got some rosemary coming in, you've got your oregano, that beautiful hibiscus, some thyme that's going to take over, the oregano that came back throughout the winter, you've got some basil here that's going to get big and tall and bushy, you've got that sage that's going to fill in that hole and take over, you got this sage is about 3 years old and it's going really good. You've got all this wonderful catnip which attracts the pollinators and the bees. And then right up front here, we have some parsley. Parsley gets really kind of big, takes over, really productive, but we don't eat it a lot. So we planted less this year. And a little thyme to fill in the front. Oh, with a lily and a little bee. Sterling calls them the bzz, bzz. And I think I'm going to plant some alyssum kind of right along here and then right in between this lily. But guys, none of this matters. None of this will work if you don't actually click on this card over here and check out where to position your garden.